started doing
a dally. Wrap around. No additional
dodge the crawfish. Dodge the crawfish. Watch out for the big fish.
You can't hold it with
Have you
just
watched
one.
those Nathan walk with that one guy?
You get too many.
It's so,
there we go. Hey! What's he weigh? Hey, Big Joe!
1885. Anything now?
Dusty, we gotta need another chainsaw.
sorry.
Okay, let's take them off. Whew. Good job, everybody.
I'm down to like 2 minutes of time on the card. Better than the
Anything now? Woo! Hey, you want to record?
Man,
He's here.
he's here. You got him.
Okay, Doc. You wanna open this and then I'll do this?
Yep. You ready?
Everybody ready?
Good. Finally, third time's the charm. Fourth?
D is in dog, K is in Katie, G is in girl.
All that anger just went away, didn't it?
Way on you, Doc.
It's too big so we can't see.
The tag is here, but
Okay.
I'm not going. He was kicking it.
Yeah, looks like it. There's good one on that one.
gotta have 10.
Oh, 10?
Oh yeah.
foundations?
Yeah, determined.
Grit?
Doc was determined.
Yes, Doc was.
I think he had plans this afternoon. He just didn't want to have to go back and take care of that.
I agree.
He said he's already destroyed your career.
It's training.
He feels defeated.
I thought my brand new gate was gonna outlast. Not so much. Let's put a safety latch on that just in case.
If you were talking to someone who was trying to start their own herd and having to work their own animals, what are some things that you've learned that could really help them with the prep work and the laying the foundation of what you and Kevin have been doing over the last couple of days to really make today a little bit easier and more successful than it was before?
Yeah, okay. All right, let me start off with Big Joe and then I'll come back to that. Am I good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Doc, if it wasn't for Doc, I don't know what we'd have really done. I think Kevin or my wife, Marissa, would have probably just made a stop at some point and quit messing with Big Joe. But man, we were just persistent with him, and Doc was like, you've got to win. He said, you got two options. One, we can load him up in the trailer, or you need to get him worked here. Those are your two options. You can't let him go at this point. And so, because remember, Big Joe had never been through a squeeze chute. He'd never been really worked at all. And so he's about to be 7 years old. He's a large animal, and it's very difficult to kind of handle that situation. So we got him in there, he got out, got him back in. In the middle of all this, when we couldn't get him to go down the actual lane into the tub, I had hooked onto the gooseneck trailer, backed the trailer up, getting ready to load him out. We're gonna take him to Stratford. Well, by the time I got backed up, this is, I don't know, 20 minutes later, they had slowly got him into an area where he was. I guess he was tired of us by now. He was worn out. And he finally got him into an area where we could shut a gate and chain it where he couldn't get out. And then all of us together, kind of with Doc's ideas of using a panel to make him go straight. See, the problem is he's like a bucking bull. He gets in there and he's spinning around, backing around with those hips. He's fast. And Doc came up with an idea, and we made it happen. And finally got him lined out, gave him a little poke in the butt, and got him to go down the alley into the holding areas, into the squeeze chute. Got his weight for the first time since I got him, and that was just super exciting. I think everybody was yelling. I'm yelling at my wife, trying to get her to slam a gate. And it was just exciting because everybody had known how difficult he was. But, you know, Doc said, you've got to beat him. You've got to let him know who's the dominant today, who's the dominant person today, I guess, whatever. And so we won today. We defeated Big Joe. He's beat me twice now, but today we won. And so that's just the beginning of him. We've got to be able to keep doing that. He's going to test us again like he did today for 45 minutes or maybe an hour, but we won at the end of the day, and I got his weight. I think it was 1,800 pounds, 1,880 or something like that. I think what he weighed, which I knew he was in the 1,800 range or 2,000. So that was awesome. We got his vaccinations done. We got his hair pulled to get him registered, and I can find some genetics out about him. So a lot of good stuff happened today. And then a lot of, scary stuff happened today, especially working with him. And that kind of brings me into If you're getting into this, something that I've learned in my short 3 years of raising these guys, one is you gotta have your own working facility. You can take them to a vet if you want. You're gonna take risk of moving them back and forth in a trailer. I lost an animal my first year from getting gored because too tight in a trailer. I was taking them back and forth to the vet. After I lost that heifer, I stopped and we invested in a handling facility. Now it's taken 2.5 years to build that over time because it is a process to adapt to these animals. And so, like I said, every time we work them, we learn from it. And then we remember how the situation happened, and then we build off of that so that it doesn't happen again. Now, if I didn't have Big Joe, we probably didn't have to make so many adjustments. But because of who he is and how big he is, we have to beef up our system a lot. And because we have to stay safe and we want to keep him safe. But if you're wanting to start raising bison and you're interested in it, you really have to be serious because when you work with these animals, they're great right now. And they're nice and calm and majestic. They're out here grazing and it's great. But when you pin them up, that all changes.
Yes, Doc was.
I think he had plans this afternoon. He just didn't want to have to go back and take care of that.
I agree.
He said he's already destroyed your corral.
It's training. If you let them get away with it, man, I'm telling you, it takes years.
Yeah.